everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pandacraft. Today I'm wearing my Halloween skin because it's the Halloween episode. You'll notice I've got torn up pants and shirt. You can see my rib cage is partially exposed on the other side of me there. On my back you can see that there's a knife sticking in it that I believe Shader may have put there, I'm not 100% sure. And of course my brain's sticking out on the top. Looks like I've had a bit of a rough day, not to mention the bloodshot eye. But that is okay because it's the Halloween episode. We're going to get a lot done today. Now, a quick mention, we have a bit of a spoiler wall up here. Shaden has built something, but as you know, he put this sign here. I thought you needed a better view. Well, he's given it to me. And it's not the dirt, it's what's behind the dirt. But I can't show you that because this episode just might come out before his, and I don't want to spoil his episode. So make sure you check that out. Now, if we pop inside Peach's castle, we can see there's a little bit of stuff that's happened since my last episode. I started draining this river here on stream. You can see it's mostly drained all the way through there. Seb has also dropped off some new friends for us. Got you some pets, Seb. So Seb's dropped off these turtles. There'll be great little pets in here, I think. I may have to give one of them a turtle name. Let me know if you can think of one and down in the comments. But one thing that's missing inside the castle here is a nether portal. So let's figure out where we want the portal to be. I just finished building the portal and I went to chuck the dirt back in here. I didn't notice all these turtle eggs before, but oh, they're everywhere. They are everywhere. I'm going to have so many turtles in here. Oh, it's even more over there. You guys think I should dig them up and keep the eggs, or leave them to grow and thrive and take over the whole base? Pull out the ender chest, grab my trusty flint and steel, light it, and let's go in and see where we end up. If you don't follow me on Twitch, let me give you one good reason to do that now. This massive hole. This massive hole was dug out by Lucian Landwehr, Shaden, and myself. You can see this place is just mammoth. And this took so many hours. Like, I can't even count the hours. Probably a good 20 to 30 hours of stream hours, plus the hours off camera that we did stuff as well. It was a huge task. This is Sunday Latte's portal over here, which we totally didn't blow up over and over again. So I built her this fancy new tunnel so she can get safely through the nether and into the old tunnels over here. This is complete with frog lights, copper, and even a fancy floor. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building our nether portal build. This is our nether portal for the nether. And we need a building around it because we can't just be spawning in with ghasts and all sorts of other things. So as you know, we've built Peach's castle in the overworld. In the nether, right behind me here, we're going to be building Bowser's castle. So we're going to step into Princess Peach's castle, go through the portal, and we're going to exit through Bowser's castle. Hello. How are you? We're friends? You're missing an ear, buddy. You're missing one ear. So before we can build the castle, we need something for the castle to sit on. Back in the mushroom. Now, over in this shulker box, I've got all the stuff I need to build this castle. And look at this. Oh yeah, almost 4.5 stacks of ancient debris. I think I only need about 4 of them, but I grabbed a little extra anyway. I've done a ton of ancient debris mining on stream. It was a 7-hour stream to get all this ancient debris, although I think I already had a stack before that. But if I pick all this up, you can see some of the other materials I'm going to be using to build this. Those are just fire resist potions. They're essential in the nether, especially when you're building and you're building platforms for things to spawn on. So materials in hand, we're back in the nether. First thing I want to do is just slab everything here with these polished blackstone slabs, just so that nothing can spawn. Because the last thing I want is for a ghast to come along and start blowing up the platform over there that I start building. All right, all the materials are here. We have potions at the ready. Let's start by jumping into a quick time lapse, and I'll build the island that the castle's going to sit on. All right, we've got a nice little island that we can work off now. We can see that it goes all the way around. We've got this nice sort of shape and look to it. I'll put up a reference picture on the screen. You can sort of see these shapes of like almost like the I guess you could say the water has run through these darker sections and things like that. I tried to match the color as best I could, and ancient debris just happened to be the right color. It's so annoying. That's 4 stacks of ancient debris right there. These 5 blocks here, that's all I have left of 4 stacks of ancient debris. But you can see it's turned out really nice. We've got the dripstone sort of dripping down from it and things like that. It will look a lot better once I complete the lava lake. You can obviously see, you know, we've got this big section here that has nothing, this giant hole over here, which means that, you know, you can see it's just a floating island. What we want is for it to sort of look like this side here, where you can see that it sort of pops up out of the lava, but you don't really know what's beneath it. It could be an island that sort of, it goes a long way down and comes up out of the lava, not so much floating. I built this staircase just like the picture, and we can use that to connect up to other nether tunnels and things like that as well if we need to, and that way we don't have tunnels coming in and out of the castle itself. So let's get back into building the castle, and hopefully these guys will leave me alone a little bit. And here we have Bowser's Castle. It's just about complete. We've just got to do one last thing and light the portal. So now when we go from our base, when we come out, we're going to walk straight out this door here. And from Sunday's portal down here, which Aghast made a hole in the glass, so I've got to fix that. But when she's walking down her tunnel, looking out there, look at that view. Oh, that looks amazing. So once again, I'm going to put a reference image up so that you can see the original verse, my version of it. But you'll notice that all the different turrets are around the same size and the same places and things like that. I've done the best I can. We got Bowser right there. You can sort of see the outline of Bowser. He should have a third horn in the middle, but it's a bit hard to do the third horn. And then, of course, we've got this amazing little mountain coming through the lava. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to kill this Ghast. In the time-lapse, you probably saw me constantly fighting Ghast and these magma cubes. Oh my goodness, have these magma cubes been a nightmare. They have just been everywhere, and they're all through the inside of the castle. We've massively spawn-proofed these walls, so the only place they can pretty much spawn is in here. That may not have been the smartest idea. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the castle, and if you think I've done it justice, or if I've missed anything, let me know. But I've tried to do everything I can. That's meant to be sort of a Bowser shell shape with the, you got to imagine these lights are like the spikes on his back. We've got the flag waving on the right hand side. We have Bowser's head, and we've got these giant triple stacked flames here, which I used a trick that basically, because our fire tick is turned off, I've got some jungle logs in there, and I've basically just lit the side of it up. Let me show you. So when the fire tick is turned off, you can light a log on fire and nothing will happen. But you can also light the side on fire, and you get just the single side. And then you can go around and you can light all the other sides on fire as well. And if you walk within that block, you catch on fire. Because even though it's on the side of the block, it still counts as that's the block, as if the whole block is on fire. This has allowed me to have all these extra layers of fire. So we've got the bottom layer there, next layer, next layer. You can you can see through that layer as well, which is so awesome, because that's basically just top fire, that's top fire, and then we've got these logs in the middle, and we have that one there, and we got that one up there as well. It ended up turning out really well. I see Shaden. Shaden and I, Mr. Shaden over there. Will he wave back? Nope. Rude. Just rude. So Shaden and I are going to jump into a stream now, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually raise this entire lava lake so it's the same level as that there. So you can sort of see how it comes up to the island, so it looks like the island's popping up out of the lava. This just sort of kills that illusion. Here it just looks like it's floating. So we're going to head over and do that right now, and that will be done by the time I come back. So I'll see you guys after the stream. And we are done. Or almost. We'll talk about the almost in a moment. But as you can see, it looks a lot better now. You can sort of see as we come along, just that little bit of that bottom block still sticking through the lava. You can see that all the way around. If you look like right there. Oh, hang on, I can zoom in a bit further. Oh, that's a bit too much. So, it's recording. Close the door. Okay, close the door. I'm still recording. As you can see at the very bottom here, we've got this putting me off, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is my daughter coming to interrupt me. Is there anything I can help you with, ma'am? You'd like to go to work?
I'd love to go to work.
I'm doing my work right now. All right. Anyway, as we can see right down here, you can see the blocks just coming through the lava. So it looks like the island could go all the way on forever. And it doesn't just end there, but you and I, we all know. It's our little secret. When I say we're almost done, it's because we still have all of this. And as you can see, this area, this is deep. There is a lot of space here that we need to fill in. And that's going to take a bit more time. So that took our stages on a stream. I'm going to get some of these out of, or some of these lava sources, because I was originally going to make it all still lava, so that every single block was going to be a lava source. But I actually think that I prefer this sort of movement. It just sort of creates a bit of animation. It looks a bit nicer because we started filling it all in properly like that. And same as over here. And then we sort of decided that this just looks nicer. But that's it. So what do we think? Do we like it? I mean, it's here now. So too bad if we don't. We do have a heap of space up here on top. And let's not tell anyone right now, but there's no back. The back has not been completed. If we look at it from back here, I'll admit that, you know, it's got a bit of a back. It's just not quite. And there's a reason for that, which is later on, I'm going to sort of be bringing a bit of a mountain up here as well. So this doesn't need any more walls coming down. We've worked out the Shaden's portal will fall somewhere around these towers here. So Shaden's actually going to build his portal in here, and then we can sort of share the share the tower a little bit. Underneath here, we have heaps of room as well. So we put this faller in so I couldn't fall through into the lava. But it's also going to serve a second purpose because this is a huge area. I can put a bartering farm. I can build other stuff. So this is just going to be like a huge farming area in here and in here as well. And as you can see, it is still quite large. Nowhere near as big as Peach's castle. That was a floating block. Let's fix that up. Nowhere near as big as Peach's castle, but still quite a large castle nonetheless. All right, let's head back to the overworld. Oh, and Shaden's episode has come out now, so I can finally show you what my view looks like. He's taken down the spoiler wall, and it's raining. 1 second. Well, Shaden said, I thought you needed a better view, and boy, has he given it to me. Check out this amazing build he's put up here. It's a particular tower from the Lord of the Rings, and I can't remember which one, so I'm not going to try and butcher it. But you should definitely check out his episode, and he'll be able to tell you himself. But it's built this amazing tower. It looks really good at day, and it also looks really good at night because of all this crying obsidian and things like that. It's pretty much the only light source, but it absolutely makes it look beautiful. Now Shaden has a perfect view of my build, and I have a perfect view of his. Isn't that awesome? Oh wait, hang on. Whose is bigger? Let's have a look at his first. Ah, yeah, that's okay. Look, we're still, I think we're flying straight. Oh no, where's that going? Ooh. Yes. If you'll notice. Ah, you won't notice. Close enough. Landing like a pro. Perfect. So Shaden's on 227.5 meters. Ah, yeah, this isn't as tall as mine. I don't know what I was so worried about. And mine's 267. Mine's 40 blocks taller. What was I so worried about? And I may have I may have just broken one of these fences on top and replaced it with a spruce one. Let's not tell Shaden. And let's just see how long it takes him to figure it out. It's meant to be end brick, but as you can see, like all the other ones, they're just, you know, 2 end brick walls, end brick walls, end brick walls, and then this one, end brick wall and spruce. So yeah, don't tell him. Let's see how long it takes him to figure it out. Now, another thing we need to get done in this episode, I think, is updating the map. Because the last time we updated it, well, I mean, there's not even any castle walls. There's nothing. So let's go and do a bit of a flyover. Just see who's changed what and things like that. So I'll go do that now and I'll be right back. Now that's looking much better. There we go. We got the castle in there now, which is looking great. Shaden's base has all oxidized. So you got all this like sort of greeny color rather than the normal copper color that was on the last one. That's looking really good. And you can sort of see here if you look, I'll use this zoom. You can see how we lost a bit of the iron farm. The entire iron farm is currently turned off, but that will be turned back on at a later date, but it's also going to be removed from there and placed somewhere else. But sadly, that is all I have time for today. This episode has taken a lot longer than it should have to actually get out, but it's now out. The next episode, we've got some exciting things coming. You just wait and see. But that is all I have time for today. So thank you so much for everyone who joined me. And I will see you in the next one. See you later. Yeah, so hey, did you catch the big game?
Oh, the sports ball game. Yeah.
Yeah, the game played by the team that with the sports team.
Oh, how good was that bit when the guy got the ball in the designated ball area?
Oh, it was brilliant. It was like
the crowd went wild.
Yeah, all both of the crowd went wild.
The team that wanted the ball in that area went so wild.
Yeah, and like they got the ball into the exact designated position.
The other team was wild, but they didn't like it.
And what about that player? You remember that player that did the thing?
Oh, he played so well.
I know, and that thing he did was just like,
whoa. That thing, man. I couldn't believe it. I saw the thing, and he did it, and I was just like, whoa.
We will never see another game like this in our lives.
I definitely will never see another game like this.
I don't think anyone who may be listening to us from a cable or whatever, watching a shower right now, will ever see that game.
Who knows?
No, I don't know. You don't know. We all don't know. It really is a beautiful night, isn't it?
Yeah. Can you reach my back?
Yeah. I got that. We're good. Is that the spot?
Yeah. Yes, that's it.